Alright, I've got really no plan for how this video is going to go. I'm just going to start recording and hope for the best. Anyway, we're going to be installing Linux today. This is a project I've been meaning to work on for a good while now. Me and many others have become increasingly tired of Windows bloat and just Microsoft in general. So I think it is time to completely wipe Windows from my computer here and start fresh using Linux. With everyone switching away from Windows, the two most popular distributions that I have seen people switch to has been CachyOS, which is built on top of Arch Linux and basically gives a more streamlined installation for a simple, blazingly fast operating system. On the other hand, we have Arch Linux, which is a little bit more of a do-it-yourself type of operating system where you are installing everything from the ground up. You start with a terminal, you install all the packages you need, you set up the operating system pretty much from nothing. I did put a poll up on my channel of what operating system I should use, and it seems like Arch Linux was the winner. So instead of making this a quick little easy experiment, I get to install Linux for the next couple hours. So thankfully it is a Saturday, I am not at work, and it is only about 3 p.m. So we're going to see where this takes us. First off, we need to actually get Arch Linux. Typically, you would install this on a USB boot drive and, install it from there. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So for whatever reason, my flash drive is split up into 2 different drives. So we're going to go to disk management and we're going to see, we'll see what's going on here, whether I can just kind of reset this back to the way it's supposed to be here. Oh boy, I'd love to change the file system of this drive not to NTFS, but I don't know if I'm able to do that. That will probably be a project for a different day. We're gonna open up the terminal. We are going to run this as an administrator so we can do some extra little cool features there. And let's open up disk part. Now we can actually change some stuff about this. We're gonna go list disk to see all of our disks on the system here. And we're gonna choose which drive we want to actually format, and we know it's gonna be disk 3. It's my smallest drive. It's only 30 gigabytes. So we're gonna go ahead and select the disk 3, and then we're gonna type clean. It should just format it, and then we're gonna create a new partition. So we'll just create partition primary, and then we'll just format, and we're gonna not do NTFS. We're just gonna do exFAT. Okay, undo exFAT. Does it have to be fat? We need to format. Yeah, I guess we'll format using this. All right, now that we have that, we can actually create our bootable media. Let's go back into the Arch Linux website, and we're going to download BitTorrent download. We're gonna do the magnet link. We're gonna go ahead and just download that here. I can download from Israel. Israeli Arch Linux. Y'all fucking with Squirt. All right, now that we have it downloaded, I gotta check, do I have Rufus? I do. And we're gonna go ahead and select we're gonna select that, Discord ISO image, select, we're gonna grab that, it should be all fine. Let's go ahead and ISO, yep, that's fine. Cool. While we copy that over, I guess I should figure out what desktop environment I want. There's things like KDE Plasma, there is Hyperland, i3, there is a bunch of others. We can go to like reddit.com/Unix porn. And we can see a bunch of people's like desktop environment that what's called Rice. That is insanely good. Oh my god, that's so cool. But of all of these, I think I'm just gonna go with KDE. I think that is so far the easiest to kind of get into ricing. So I think that's what I'm going to start off with. If, later down the line I decided to go with things like Hyperland or anything like that, then I could always change it to that. But for now, I think we're just going to go with KDE. Now that this is done, now we can start installing Arch Linux. So let's reboot. And I will see you once the PC is back online with the terminal. Just smacked my head on the fucking microphone. Alrighty, welcome to the Linux, the Arch Linux installer here. I know the setup here is a little fucked up, but I'm too poor to buy a capture card, so this is the way we're going. We're gonna record this like it's I'm a child and it's like the 2010s. Anyways, I am not gonna go through the whole process of installing Arch Linux from the ground up, using the wiki and all that stuff. I do not have the time for that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use a little script called the Arch install. So we're just gonna type in Arch install, and that should bring up a little bit of a cool little menu here. It should. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Anyway, we're gonna make sure everything should be good to go here. First off, we're gonna check make sure the language is correct. We got that on English. The locale is all fine. mirrors and repositories, I don't think we need to really worry about. This configuration is the one we're kind of looking at. So partitioning, and we're going to find the one that we are using. So should be my NVMe here. Yeah, my NVMe 0N1. This is my boot drive for Windows. As you can see, Microsoft Reserve partition. And we should be all good to go to press install. And yes. And we wait. We're gonna let this do its thing. All right, so now that we are done, now we can reboot system, and we will we'll get back into the main screen here. Alrighty, everything is syncing up pretty well. Feels great. Let's set this up, I guess. Okay, we're gonna skip that. I want to do some quick adjustments here because it's using my left screen as my main monitor, and I want to figure out how to change the primary primary display here. Now let's get OBS on here so you can stop looking at it through this way. Alrighty, we are officially on our Arch Linux installation. Everything looks pretty good. Everything's working pretty well. There is some things I need to change. First off, there's some things with the mouse I need to fix. We need to disable pointer acceleration. That is miserably bad. There we go. That's so much better. Well, as I hate this. I hate that. So let's turn that off. Maybe access shape pointer. Cool. And let's do a fast fetch. We gotta do it. Come on, guys. Like we have to do it. You know, we gotta flex the Arch, by the way. All right. While that does that, we're gonna install Steam. I don't want to download the Flatpak version because I know the Flatpak Steam does have issues. So we're gonna figure out sudo pacman. Oh, it is pacman. It just installed with pacman. Okay, cool. So sudo pacman-s steam. Target not found Steam. Okay. So sudo pacman downloading pacman. Okay. Well, let's figure out what's going on here. Multilib. Uncomment multilib in the. Okay. So let's yeah, we need Etsy nano pacman.conf, and then we go down here to find, and we uncomment this. Now we exit save the modified buffer, and there we go. And now we'll do sudo pacman-syu to find sudo pacman-s steam. There we go. Okay. There are 14 providers. Sure, whatever. Just do something. do whatever you want. I'm not picky. All right. So we've got Steam up. So now we can test out some games and see how well they work. I'm going to try and link my game drive here and see if it actually works. Okay. That worked. First up on my list of games I want to try out is, of course, Half-Life. This game does have a native Linux release, so we're going to try this out just because I kind of just want to play Half-Life. I can't hear anything, but that's probably fine. Okay, let me fix my audio setup here, and we'll get back to it. Okay, so that took a lot longer than I expected, but I'm back. I got everything recording properly on here. I have Audacity over here that's recording. This took so long to figure out, but we're fine. Now we can launch Half-Life. And we need to change this to 2560 by 2140. It's all fine. We'll do OpenGL. And it crashed. Did that, or it just opened on the wrong screen? It is. I think it's gone. I think I lost it. Yeah, that's good. That's cooked. Okay. Holy shit, it works. Oh, you can't hear shit. Oh. Okay, so it's been a little bit. Clearly things have changed. So I ran into a bunch of problems with Arch Linux. The installation I had was just kind of fucked. It was fucked up, and nothing was really working properly. I couldn't launch any games. Everything was just fucked. So I decided to pivot, and we are using CachyOS now. As you can see, if I go to Alacrity again, we've got some cool little things going on. Now we have a very fancy fast fetch here. As you can see, it's still named properly, but you can see we're using Cachy there. Still using Plasma. We're still going with that, but at least this is a little bit faster, and it's more designed for gaming. So we're gonna try this out and see how it works. First game on the docket here is I'm gonna play Black Mesa. Half-Life 1 is still not really working properly. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that. The HUD is just not opening. It's not working. So We're not gonna play Half-Life right now, but we are gonna play Black Mesa because at least I know that this is a native source port, you know, pun intended. But so far, you know, it looks pretty good. Things are running properly. Can't complain too much, you know. Obviously, the source engine works pretty well in Linux. Valve has done a very good job of making sure everything runs properly, so I can't be too surprised that this game functions at a decent way. Oh my god! Fuck. Alrighty, next game we have got is the amazing, the best game of all time, Resident Evil 4. I love this game. Genuinely one of, if not my, I don't know what is going on in OBS over there. What doesn't run the best? Like, it doesn't really feel great, but I don't know how much of that is because I'm recording. I can't really fully tell, you know. Overall, the fact that this game just runs on Linux in general is crazy. Like, not having to do any tweaks, just pretty much only using like Proton and that's it, is kind of wild. I'm an idiot. This is fucked. Okay, we're done. All right, next game on my arbitrary list of games to play, we have got Everything is Frozen. We've got Resident Evil 2, another one of my favorite games of all time. I fucking adore this game. Damn, okay. This is running exceptionally well. Far better than I was expecting. 200 FPS, Jesus Christ, okay. Okay, so I may have gotten a little bit carried away and just played a lot of Resident Evil 2, so we're gonna continue on with what this video is actually supposed to be. Next up on the docket of things I want to get done is I think I want to start customizing this. CachyOS, like, it looks fine. KDE looks fine, however, it is not quite styled, and that's kind of something I want to work on. I'm gonna take a bit of time to kind of really work on this. I'm not gonna really be talking. It's pretty much I might just like skip to the end. Who knows? I'm gonna see what I can do to make this to spice this up a bit. Alrighty, so I think I found a layout that I actually do really like. It's kind of based off of you know, old Windows 95 type things, but it's still kind of modern. I think I do really like this a lot. I think it looks pretty cool. Obviously, it runs really well. Everything just feels great. Like, I really do just have no complaints about CachyOS. This is great. I honestly don't notice a difference from Windows here, so I think this is kind of where I should leave off. Hopefully this video is entertaining. I hope this turned out pretty well. I mean, all looks pretty good. Everything's running well. Well, hope you enjoyed it. This was kind of fun. I don't know if this made for an entertaining video, but we shall see if I can edit this into a cohesive piece, because I've been working on this for the past 2 days. So if you enjoyed it, thank you. Like the video, do all that stuff. Follow me on Blue Sky. I quit X, so, you know, go follow me elsewhere. I've been Osiris. You have an amazing rest of your day. Peace.